Town of Lake Lure Town Council regular meeting, Marine Commission meeting at 4 o'clock. We have one person who signed up for a public comment. If anyone who wishes to make a public comment did not sign up, you may certainly do that. Just approach the podium after that person has spoken, and you have 3 minutes. Please state your name and your address. And as always, we welcome your comments. Get on the right.
Madam Mayor, before we do that, I want to make a motion to approve the agenda.
All right,
I'll second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Then the agenda is approved as posted. One second, I can't find the agenda for the Marine Commission. Oh, there it is, thank you, there it is, thank you, yes. We will now move to the public comment. The one person who signed up is Wade Opplinger, if you would like to come forward.
Hey, I need to, I thought I sent a note to be on the agenda, but I didn't see it, so, anyway.
Well, you have 3 minutes.
I'll be 3 minutes even with handing out.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks, sir.
So, Wade Opliger with Lake Lure Rowing Club, and as part of our agreement to row on the lake, we were asked each year to reaffirm our wishes to continue to use the oversized boats on the lake. So that's what we're doing, is just a update on what we're up to. We've got the boats that are over the 28-foot length are 3 8-person boats and 4 4-person boats and 2 2-person boats.
Yeah.
So that's our total. I don't envision a time when all of those are on the water at any given moment. The max is when we have the Classic Academy kids down, and we have usually 3 of the 8s out. So, but that's what we're doing.
So nothing has really changed since last year in your number of boats?
No, not at all, but we appreciate being here and the consideration, and hope to continue.
So Wade, on that too, I think that we had discussed at the LAB that we're probably gonna try to codify your boats in the lake use regulations, so you don't have to do that.
Yeah.
So we'll just, we had briefly discussed it, I think we can bring it up.
I think the regulations don't require him to go to the Marine Commission. I think that's something that can be approved by Parks and Rec.
Yeah,
Oh,
But
Parks,
do-
Rec, and Lake. Yeah.
but did we wanna codify his boats as a special category? We'll look at it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll let the,
Because I know we
Yeah.
sort
Not a
of,
bad idea.
instead of
Not
having
at
to come
all.
back every year,
how the Boy Scouts.
We said-
Scouts coming back here.
Right.
Yeah, yeah,
Right.
and,
Which doesn't
All right.
bother me either.
yeah, and in the same token, the collegiate rowing club's
It keeps
coming through.
everybody
Their
interested in
boats,
doing it.
if we codify it, then they'll, because they don't come
yeah, because
to,
we actually don't
So
even do.
we don't get an exception
Yes.
for them currently.
So the bottom line is, thank you, Wade, but I'll make sure that the Lake Advisory Board introduces it, because it's not just you, it's the rowing team that comes in and everything, and now that we know you and we know how these boats operate, I think it's about time we just kind of write it in there.
Fix
for-
Yeah, good, that's good.
We don't want it to, we don't want policy on what you're doing to change every year, so that's why it
Right.
goes there.
Right.
Thank you.
Yep, thanks, bud.
And so we need to make an amendment to the agenda, because you wanted to present your,
Yeah, Lake Advisory Board report.
so you make a motion to add that to the agenda?
Yeah, I move that we do change or add I don't know, where would we put it?
You
I
put
guess,
it after public comment.
yeah, add, section 4, which is, Lake Advisory Board report.
Okay. Do you hear a second?
I second.
All in favor?
All right,
Then the the agenda stands amended stands amended unanimously. We will then move on to, we have a very brief Marine Commission, so it seems better, since we're all kind of here, to go ahead and do the Lake Advisory Board Council Liaison report at this time, so.
imagine that, it just came up on the agenda. So, thank you, Madam Mayor. So, Lake Advisory Board met this month, reaffirmed the chairman and vice chairman. Chairman remains as Kathy Hatfield, vice chairman Jim Lamons, from Rumbling Bald as we continue with a promising year ahead of us. Debbie Warren actually came in at the LAB and talked about looking at a change of policy to allow those that are preparing for the swim and the Olympiad to have pretty much access through town property to get onto the lake, which is not allowed by regulations at this point. The beach is closed, they can't get on or whatever. Special dispensation for those that are training and follow all the rules of a training swim to get onto the lake. LAB is looking at that for a policy in all situations.
Yeah.
Right,
And the training swims include like some sort of apparatus to,
Yep.
it's like a buoy that.
Yeah, they pull a buoy
They
or
wear
something.
too, yeah.
They can pull buoy, or if the, sorry, can I speak?
Yes, you may.
You could require that they have a non-motorized craft
Right.
company done for.
well, that's already in there. If you're a swimmer outside the buoys, you have to have a dedicated,
As long as they're within 50 feet of the shore, they don't require anything.
right.
Currently,
Right.
yeah.
Right, but I was under the impression that they wanted to do the course that was gonna be laid out.
Oh, no, just practice swimming.
Oh, okay.
Because a pool is not like open water with the waves and the
Right.
feedback and the no rain.
Oh, but they'll stay inside the buoy lines, okay, then it's not
And
an
all
issue.
the
Yeah.
mud,
They
too.
just need a place to
They-
go.
I said buoys at the meeting, I meant you're placing buoys in the lake,
Right.
and so I thought.
I got it, Debbie, I misinterpreted, I thought they wanted to do like when you set the track up, okay. Okay, so anyway, clarification, that's good that we talk about this then.
Great.
But we're looking at that to get them access because it looks like the swim in the spring and the Olympiad in August are gonna be that kind of schedule for the June and August.
August.
Okay, good.
Anything else?
Yes, so a little bit of a discussion on permits, very interesting. This is good news for everyone's information. So today, we've issued 33 non-resident fishing permits. This was the new permit that we brought in this year. That's good news. That means that all of those that came to us last year to say, hey, you know, I live outside of Lake Lure, don't have access to fishing, we do this in the off-season. It looks like we've remedied that situation with those permits. That was good.
Good news.
Also, there are no longer, every Lake Lure resident that was on the wait list for the marina slips has been notified that they had a slip available. Most of them declined, but the bottom line is there are no standing resident people looking to get a slip at the marina. However, there are about 130 non-residents that want to get a slip at the marina, and it looks like the number that we're at right now is about 71 out of the 206 or so are non-resident, and could go up a little bit depending on how the remaining slips fare.
Okay.
But I thought worth
The
mentioning.
residents are taken care of.
That's
That's
my
good.
message.
Yep.
Residents are taken care of. The third thing that LAB is doing this year, the big project for this year, is to take a look at the buoy placement on the lake. After the 2006 study, when we first started doing buoys out there, we had like 6 buoys, okay? We're up to about 106, all right? So that's a little much, and there's really no consistency. Basically, we got into a protocol which was, if you wanted a buoy, put in an application, we'll look at it, and you get a buoy. Well, as a result of pretty much almost 20 years of doing that, we have buoys that's, that sometimes make no rhyme or reason. Buoy review is in place. Goal is, in the initial cut, looks like it will be able to achieve it, is to take those 106 buoys and get down to 60 to 65 strategic buoys that fulfill the requirement and do even more to identify that safe lane that we want the swimmers and the non-motorized kayakers and canoers to abide by.
So David, are we gonna place buoys in the main channel where it's too shallow to really ski safely?
Yeah, so that was brought up, that the shelf, okay, for lack of a different, probably should have some hazardous, and that's what the
That's been
buoys.
done before.
Okay, so, we'll put that on the agenda, we'll take a look at
Yeah,
that.
before 96 they had.
There are a
need to
number,
do that.
there's like 3 rock buoys that are out there, rock shelves that are consistently like 6 inches under the water line, that if you don't know they're there can cause damage. And sedimentation buoys, and then
Okay.
safety buoys.
Good, okay.
So, we have our best people working on it, Mr. Dave Lusk, who does maintenance on the buoys to this day, been involved from the start, and has a lot of knowledge of why buoys were placed where they were, is kind of leading as our technical expert, our effort on the buoys. So that'll be coming, we're probably several months away from that, 3 or 4 months anyway. Maybe we'll get to it by the summertime, don't know, but we want to do a thorough job before we bring that back to the Marine Commission. Yeah, so to get to the June Marine Commission, yeah, okay. Okay. So, that concludes my report,
Thank
Mayor.
you very much,
Yep.
appreciate that. And I would just like to say, I got my permits for my boats this year, and it's just a piece of cake, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's all I can say about it. You
Much
just-
improved.
You just show up with your police ID, so they know who you are. I'm teasing, of course. So congratulations to all those people, they've done a great job with that. So, we will move on then to the consent agenda, which is comprised of approval of the December 12th, 2023 regular Marine Commission meeting minutes. Does anyone,
I'll make
have
a
a chance
motion,
to
we
go.
approve the December 12th, 2023 regular Marine Commission meeting
second?
minutes.
I'll
I'll
second it. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you can, go ahead.
Patrick seconds it.
Yep.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Then the December 12th, 2023 regular Marine Commission meeting minutes are approved unanimously. We have no unfinished business. We have no new business. So do I hear a motion to adjourn?
So moved?
Second?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Then we stand adjourned. Unfortunately, we cannot begin the town council meeting till 5 because it was posted as 5, so, and Laura Creechy is not here today, so
So
there
we're
are
gonna
no
see her.
refreshments for you.
I feel bad, we had a guest, I'm not sure what the gentleman's name is, but we
I
didn't